So today we're going to talk about group exercise. This is going to be for all of my startup trainers or instructors who are teaching group classes in three fitness and non-fitness ways. So 3 ways total, but the first way is going to be a non-fitness way to figure out what your group exercise persona or structure should be. All right. So jumping right into it. Number 1 tip to figuring out your group exercise persona or structure will be, what are your hobbies and what are things that you do outside of fitness? All right. So why does that matter? If you are someone who likes to party, likes to turn up, likes group settings, then that is connected to the type of experience that you like and the type of experience that you naturally want to provide for people. All right. If you're somebody who sits around and you read strategy books or you play a bunch of warlike video games or whatever, then more than likely you're going to have the type of personality that wants to command the classroom or whatever. If you're someone who's into, sports, or if you're an athlete or former athlete, then you're probably going to want to create, more of that athletic environment for your class. If you like superheroes or you're a comic book fan or something like that, then you're going to be someone who wants to step into the environment and, you may wear a bunch of crazy clothes or crazy shoes or crazy hair and shit like that, because that's, that's where you vibrate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you relate to. So that's the number 1 thing. Take a look at the types of TV shows you watch, the types of things you follow on Instagram, the types of hobby and leisure activities that you're involved in, because all of those things speak to your embedded operating system as a person. Like I talk about with group exercise all the time, it has to be specific and unique and natural for you. And that is different for everybody. So there's no set template. You just kind of have to look inside of yourself and figure out what it is that speaks to you. All right. Number 2, this will be fitness related. The number 2 way to figure out your group exercise persona and structure is to think about the type of workouts you enjoy the most. Once again, these are the things that they have to really speak to you and they have to really be a part of your operating system. So if you step into a class and you're trying to teach or talk about something that you don't really like or don't really enjoy, then it's going to come across that way. Your people are not going to get a good workout. And no matter how much you've studied that type of thing, you're going to find yourself struggling to create that same environment. So you have to have a little bit of ownership and a little bit of self-awareness when you do this too. So if you're someone who likes to lift weights all the time, then you're probably going to be naturally geared to having a class that's based around a lot of resistance training. If you're someone who really likes that high level of instruction, then your class is probably going to be super structured, super detailed, sets, reps, pyramid schemes, a really thick template-like layout for your class. If you're someone who likes to more so have fun, like I mentioned before, as far as your hobbies and all that, then you may have an open-ended class or you may have a fun-based class where it's like, you got like the exercise alphabet, or you've created some type of exercise dice, or you're making deals with the class. Like, if we can knock out, 10 push-ups in 20 seconds, then, we're going to do jumping jacks. If it takes us longer than that, then we're going to bear crawl. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really think about the types of workouts you enjoy doing as they speak to your specific operating system and what it is that you look forward to, because that same energy will translate into the people that you teach. All right. And the last thing is education. All right. So once you figure those first 2 things out, you need to make sure that you're not only well versed in those areas for yourself, but you know how to progress those areas for other people. So if you're someone who really loves resistance training and that's going to be your style, then you can't jump into it, from an expert level. You have to jump into it from a novice level and then know how to build that up. Like I've said before, when you're teaching group exercise and when you're training in a group environment, you just kind of never know the type of person you're going to get as far as ability level. So you never want to step into a structured environment or you never wanted to step into a group environment and say, okay, guys, this is what we're doing. Then you got somebody in the back who can't do none of that, and you can't tell them to leave, or you're not going to ask them to get out, and you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So once you figure out what really works for you, make sure you are well versed in all the different stages, levels, and progressions of whatever your target niche and target demographic is, so that you're always good to go. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.